Hi YouTube, I'm Andy and I'm pregnant. It is almost 9:30 and I am tired as hell. I've been ready to go to bed since like 2 o'clock this afternoon. I didn't get much sleep last night, so we're gonna do a quick little recap. I got some footage earlier in the day and I just kind of want to recap on some things because I didn't get footage of everything I talked about and wanted to show you, but I'm still definitely getting used to this whole vlogging thing. So this is actually my second vlog documenting my pregnancy journey. So much I still gotta do and figure out, but let's actually just start from the beginning of the day. So let's roll it back to this morning. I couldn't sleep at all last night. I don't know why, probably just excitement and so many things on my mind. I went to bed at maybe like 12 and then I woke up probably like 3:30 and I laid in the bed till 4. I looked at my phone, saw that it was 4 o'clock and was just like, I better try to go back to sleep. So I just laid there until about 5:20 and I was then just ready to get up and get started with my day. And last night I told myself I was gonna wake up and get back to my cardio kickboxing. I've been doing 20 minutes in the morning. I want to do 20 minutes of cardio every day. I've been doing it for the past 2 weeks. I was kind of slacked off this week once I was like, I think I'm pregnant, and then the night before when I found out I was pregnant, I just didn't do it the next day because I was debating whether or not I should work out, but I'm gonna stick with my plan and stay fit and healthy. So but because I didn't get much sleep while I was laying there, I was like, I don't think I can work out. Maybe I should call off work. It's gonna be a long day. And then I was just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna start feeding myself that negativity or that scene for today. So I was like, no, I'm gonna have energy. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna do my workout as planned, and go on with my day. So I got up. I did my belly blanks, Tybo, and I had a great time. And I mean, as far as right now, I got plenty of energy. That's one thing I really love about working out in the morning, is that it gives me so much energy, especially kickboxing. I just feel like, and that's how I do it too. And then we go right to in and out. Right leg starts, left hand follows. Go. That's it. Come on, again. Work it. Back up. Let's go. Come on. Work it. Work it. We go forward one more time. Hold it. Hold it for me. I gotta get into work. Today I'm trying to figure out what I should do as far as flu shot. I do work in a hospital. I work in clinical research, and I am required to get a flu shot for the season by November 30th, or I have to wear a face mask for the entire season until like March. So I was like being stubborn and I was like, honestly, I don't do flu shots because I don't really get the flu. I've been pretty healthy my entire life, and the one time I got the flu shot, I got sick. But I got it because I was pregnant, and they said it's really important during pregnancy. So now that I am pregnant, I decided, well, maybe I should get this flu shot because I work in a hospital. So I went down to get the flu shot. I told them I was pregnant, and they told me to take the paper and go talk to my doctor first before getting the flu shot to make sure it was okay. So since I don't have
my appointment, my phone appointment, till December 2nd, and I'm gonna have to get this flu shot soon. I'm gonna have to do some research, and I'm also gonna email my doctor through the app. That's the one thing I love about technology these days, is that you can email your doctor and they'll get like right back to you.
So I just went straight to emailing my doctors, and I got a reply back in maybe like 15-20 minutes. It was super quick. And they said I can get a flu shot. They have one specifically for pregnant women. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I went down to the flu shot area on the second floor in the hospital. And I told the nurse, oh, they said I can get the flu shot. Do you have the one for pregnant women? And she said no, just because they don't have a lot of that type of population there at that hospital. So so she was telling me just go to my doctor. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go to Kaiser. They do have walk-in clinics like everywhere. You don't need an appointment, and it's free. So they do have the one for pregnant women. So I'm just gonna go probably Saturday. I'm really trying to time this because I just don't want it to make me sick. And I know people always say like, oh, flu shots and vaccines or whatever, they don't make you sick, but I'm telling you, when I got the flu shot, I got sick. So Thanksgiving is next week, and I really don't want to get the flu shot and then be sick for Thanksgiving. So I'm debating. I might go the day after Thanksgiving and get the flu shot, but regardless, I'm gonna have it done by the November 30th, so I don't have to be wearing that face mask at work all day, and also to protect the little one.
So that's up with today. I got all my food packed. I'll show you what I'm eating later. I try to make it pretty healthy. Got some nice amount of vegetables and just a nice amount of calories so I don't get hungry throughout the day. And I'm sticking to 1 cup of coffee today, 12 ounces. Alrighty, bye-bye. Gotta get into work. See y'all later.
What had happened was I was gonna show you guys kind of my meal prep in the morning and me eating my food throughout the day, but I didn't have that much time to get out of the house to get to work. So that was a no-go because I couldn't be late for work. So I'm just gonna have to plan a little bit better next time to show you some actual footage of me prepping my food, but I'm gonna just give you a recap and the lowdown on what I ate today. Also, another thing, I didn't even have time to record anything while I was eating it at work, because I mean, I can't just be at work recording. And then on lunch, I totally forgot, and by the time I remembered, I was like halfway through my meal, so I just took a picture of it. So you get the idea. But my meal plan is definitely not like set in stone yet, and I know I just need some time to sit down and do it, and during the week is just too busy. So that is the goal for this weekend. I plan to, for one, research on how many calories I need. I remember from last time when I was pregnant, when I did my research, you only need like an extra 200 calories per day. So it's not like you're really eating for two. So I'm just gonna brush up on that education, figure out what I'm gonna eat, and then Monday I'm just gonna be set to go, and hopefully I'll have most of my meals kind of prepped Sunday, so the week will go very smoothly. And then if I do it on the weekend, I'll have time to actually record this for you guys. So that's the deal. Now, what I did have for breakfast was, it was a boca bowl, and I honestly thought this was a breakfast boca bowl, and it wasn't. So I was expecting I was gonna get like eggs and like salsa and beans and whatnot. So I was a little disappointed because I usually have like 2 eggs in the morning, and I almost cooked the eggs. I turned on the stove and I was heating up the skillet ready to fry my eggs because I love fried eggs. And then I was like, oh, I'll just have this bowl. It already has eggs in it. It had like 12 grams of protein. So I'm like, all right, I'm good to go. And then I get to work and I heat it up and I realize it's more of like a Fiesta bowl. And I mean, although it was good, it just wasn't what I was expecting. So that's what I have for breakfast, along with my 10 ounces of coffee. So I did the research. You can have 12 ounces of coffee or less per day when you're pregnant. So I know I have one of those off-brand Keurig machines, and the fill line is 10 ounces. So I'm like, okay, I'll fill it up to 10 ounces. And then what I was doing at work was having like another cup, like towards maybe 11 o'clock, or sometimes I will wait till after my lunch to have that second cup of coffee. But then I was like, this is just too much coffee and I'm developing too much of a habit. I don't need this much caffeine. It just kind of tastes good. So what I was thinking is that I got my 10 ounces from home, and then I maybe won't finish the whole thing. And then towards the afternoon, I can add like 2 ounces to it to kind of freshen it up, and then have a little bit more for the afternoon. So that's honestly what I did today. And I really did pour only like 2 ounces, which was really little. But hey, I'm doing what's best. And even when I did that, I'm like, I really didn't need this extra 2 ounces. So I probably won't even do that no more. Lunch, I had some diced potatoes that my husband had cooked up the night before for dinner. So those were leftovers. Really convenient. I love it when there's leftovers that I could just take for lunch. That, and I also had some butternut squash that I actually steamed this morning, and some leftover, it was like chicken fajita that I had made, but it wasn't real chicken. It was a veggie chicken, a vegan style chicken. So that's what I had for lunch. I also took some grapes. I took a little bit of hummus, and I think that's all I took. And I didn't get hungry today. And last week I was noticing I was getting hungry, and that's why I was kind of like, maybe I'm pregnant, because usually I have my normal meals that I take, and it just wasn't enough anymore. So anyways, that's what I had. And then for dinner, I made some gumbo. I thought it was a vegetarian gumbo, but after a little snafu of finding out that it came out spicy, my husband asked me not to make it spicy with curry or chili powder. And I said, okay, all right, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to add that stuff in. And then lo and behold, we're eating it, and it's like, it's kind of spicy. And he looks at the box, and there's chili powder in there. And I had no clue. And he also told me there was like chicken fat in there. So I got to read my labels a little bit better. But I have honestly been cooking this gumbo for a while, and I just never realized that. So anyways, that's gonna be out, but it was really good. I added my vegetarian Italian sausage crumbles and like chopped up fresh celery and things like that. So the gumbo comes in a box, and I like doing that box gumbo because I can make some good gumbo from scratch, but it takes a long time. So what I do is I use the box gumbo, and then I fix it up and add my fresh celery and onions and some bay leaf. So that was dinner. So that was my food for the day. I have no clue how many calories I actually ate, but I wasn't hungry at all today, and I also didn't feel stuffed today.
I'm ready to get my butt to bed. If I get to bed in like 2-3 minutes, like ASAP, I can get like 7.5 hours of sleep, and that will be so amazing. So I'm gonna get some shut eye, and I'll catch up with y'all later. Alrighty. Oh, and if you're new to the channel, or even if you are old to the channel as of yesterday, because I just started it yesterday, like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell so you can get a notification anytime I post something, which is so far every day. And it's only been 2 days, but hey, 2 for 2. All right, y'all. Good night.